Mic check, mic check. Can I get a mic check? We're gonna talk some boxing, like what's happening. Seen and unseen. I see you. Can I get a mic check? Man, what's I what's good with it, cold blood? What's happening, everybody? What's happening? Monday morning fight night recap. Y'all know how we do it. I don't like that background music, man. Y'all bear with me. It's like it's echoey. How's the background music? It's good, y'all. The background music good. Let me know if it's good, y'all. 817, what's good, my bro? Happy holiday to you and yours. If y'all do that thing, man. If y'all do that thing, by all means. But happy Monday, y'all made it through another one. Transcended in the building. What's good, my brother? How you doing, man? We're gonna talk about some boxing, man. I got you. Don't trip. We had to weed out the snakes. You good, bro? You good? I got you. Don't worry about it, bro. We take care of you. Y'all come through. The ones that's real get their wrenches back. We had some snakes in the grass. We had to cut the grass, get them out the way. My boy Taps in the building. Fish in a fit, you know what I'm saying? Pork chop sandwiches. Them sandwiches, man. Mr. Shaw in the building. The beautiful D'Souza in the building. How you doing, sis? My boy Tap, the one and only. You know what it is, my guy. JC, three-headed monster. Make sure y'all subscribe to JC. Marcus the villain, what's good, man? Y'all come on in, man. Sissy Pooh, happy holidays. Happy holidays. Chris, I see you, man. Hold up, bro. What's good with you, my guy? What's happening, Chris? Man, we're going to talk about some boxing, man. Let y'all come in, get comfortable, get your favorite drink, your favorite smoke, whatever you got. Let's talk about what's really going on. I actually got two things I want to talk about. We're going to cover the most important thing first, though. And that's this weekend, this fight with Frank, the Ghost Martin versus Michel Ali. I'll put this back up. I did. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, I got this one. That's why. That's why. And I got my new computer done, man. Sheesh. I don't know what happened, man. I'm back. Can I get y'all still there? My computer just reset for me. I was about to talk crap, about to big up my computer, and it shut down on me. I did have it running all day though. I had to check that out. Yeah, y'all still there? Y'all still there with me? There you go. Y'all still okay? We back. And I want to change my USB. That USB port might be bad. I'll check it out later. But man, shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for coming through. How I'm sounding, y'all. How I'm sounding. Jeff said I sound muffled. What's good, Jeff? You said I sound muffled. What's the deal? How I'm sounding, chat? How I'm sounding, chat? Can I get a mic check? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm about to try something different than StreamYard, man. StreamYard, lady, StreamYard just Y'all know what I mean? How's that? That better? Okay, man. Let's get through the rigmarole, man. Y'all know who I is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
It's your favorite YouTuber coming back at y'all one more again, man. On this Monday, y'all made it through another week. Yay. We made it. Right. Make sure y'all check me out on all popular social media platforms over there, Instagram at rdubs, on Twitter under rdubs, Facebook under Ricky Williams, just like the name say. I will friend you. You know what I'm saying? Cold Bus, they about to work that. Nah, JC, I'm about to. Hey, I'm gonna hip y'all. What, man? I gotta find it. I think it's called emotes, man. It's kind of fly, bro. It's a new one that's out. JC. I hip you to it once I figure it out. It's the same amount as StreamYard, but got a lot more features. So that's what I'm looking at. Like I said, right now, guys, I'm learning how to use DaVinci. I'm learning how to use Blender. This is what a lot of my free time is being used up at an hour at a time. So I'm trying to get this production right. So again, at the top of the year, well, I should say as close in January as possible, guys. I'm relaunching Fighter Ratings. It's going to be Fighter Ratings 2.0. You know what I'm saying? So the production is going to be at a different level. The film's going to be at a different level. I'm going to start clipping my own highlight films. That way I don't get my videos, copyrighted. We all over it, y'all. So just be ready for Fighter Ratings 2.0 come the new year. And like I said, we're doing a whole bunch of different things on the channel, man. I'm working on it. Y'all just bear with me, right? I just felt the need, especially with Fighter Ratings. I got to take it to another level. I know we love it. I love it, but I want it to hit with everybody. So I need to get that production up. I need to get the flash pizzazz, but also come at it a different way. Y'all see at the beginning of the year again, as far as into January as I would like. So y'all bear with me on top of it, man. But please note, I am a one-man show, so bear with, right? So I was getting ready to switch. Like Melon, I seen Melon Kui. It's nice. I ain't gonna lie, right? It look nice, but this new one, yeah. It's basically you can do dang near everything. You can do dang near everything you do in OBS in the StreamYard space, kind of like in the StreamYard space. It's dope. Where's it at? I know they sent me an email. As a matter of fact, y'all want to look at it? Y'all want to look at it while we're here? What is it? Yeah, give me a second. No, it's the same. As soon as I get my laptop back, I'm gonna get at you. Yeah, bro. Hold on, y'all. I can't remember the name of it. That's my mind is bad lately, bro. Yeah, that's it. Where is it at? Let me see if I can find it. Bear with, guys. I'm sorry. Here it is, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a link. I did that. I just want to. Here it is, right here, y'all. Where we at? There we go. That's it right here, y'all. Let me just pull it up. Let's walk through it together before we talk some boxing. Y'all cool with that? I want to make sure I got y'all, because I know y'all here to hear me talk boxing. So if y'all cool looking at it, I'll pull it up. If y'all want me to pull it up, press 1 in the chat. Shout out Champ side. I told you, 8, all you had to do is call me, bro. Y'all want to check it out? If y'all want to check it out, I'll press 1. If not, we can get to this boxing. Screen cap. So this is it right here, y'all. EV Mux. EV Mux. All right, so you can create your broadcast. Let's jump in the studio. You can allow, even though it's probably not going to work because. So look, you can add your logo. Of course, you got to upgrade. You got to pay. You can do overlays. You can do overlays in this. Music. See, look. Let's stop this background music because I don't want it to interfere. Where is it at? I'll stop this. I'll stop this. Look. Of course, you can add. Look, you can edit or add, right? You can edit or add. I think that's on the higher price, the $25 version. But look, you can add different scenes. Look. Look, you can edit all this. This is all built in, guys. This is all built in. It's all built in, right? Got dark mode settings. See, so it's just like StreamYard. Just got a lot more features where you can set it up just like in OBS. You can basically set up your entire screen. Right. And I think with the paid version, you can add more sound effects and stuff like that. So, see? So that's what I'm be trying out, y'all. That's what I'm be trying out. That's what I'm be trying out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. That's what I'm be trying out. Just do what's good. The voice, la voz. Yeah, E-Black, but you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to try anything, man. I ain't scared. I ain't scared, bro. What's good, K-Rod? L Flowers in the building. Was good? Black TV. D-Long, what's good, boy? K-Rod. Hey, sis, how you been, sis? Everything good, sis? I know we ain't talked in a minute. Seen and unseen boxing. How you doing, bro? Gray Pill Podcast. Welcome, bro. Tap, you said that this free advertising need to upgrade you for the low. You know what I'm saying? Just do what's good, man. Love voice. And I got family in the building, man. My bad, sis. I got you. I got you. Hold up. I gotta scroll up. I got you. One more time for that boy Just Do. Building, what's good, my boy, man? So let's get to it, man. C Love, how you doing, man? What's good with you, bro? So let's talk about this fight last night, Saturday night, man. Windy City, I see you, boy. I see you, my guy. What's happening, man? C Love, C Love. We've been good, bro. Hey, what's all other platforms? I used Millen back in the days, but it was real unstable. It kept losing connection with my internet connection for some odd reason, so I did use Melon. What's the other one? Restreamio. I only tried that though. Of course, StreamYard. But to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The best platform, even though the only thing that's wrong with OBS is the best thing you can use, bro. I'm just being honest. OBS, open broadcasting software, that's the best thing. The only thing OBS is missing is being able to highlight chats built in and guest. Now they got plugins for everything, but if they could build it into OBS, OBS would be perfect. OBS would be perfect. If they could build in add-on guests where it just automatically generate a link, but that will require them to run a server. You see what I'm saying? Right, exactly, K-Rod. Right. So if OBS could allow you to highlight chat members, individuals, like that's the thing, StreamYard like doing this. Right? Highlighting the chat. Right? If OBS could do this, right? No, you can do that, K-Rod. You can do that, but you can't highlight the members like this without using a plugin. If they can do it without a plugin, bro, and if you can get guests like you do on StreamYard with an invite and they just automatically populate into a grid or the format, it would be dope. I think OBS, that would be perfect. And you can do it. You can do it in OBS, bro, but its plugins was got to be configured, and if they're not configured right, it won't run right. He said vMix is top notch. No, I haven't, bro. But you know I will. Let me put it in my favorites right now. See, I like. Oh, that's software? So it's software? I'm not gonna pay y'all for nothing. Where's the hack at, Nick? Yeah, this so 1,200, nigga. No. I'm gonna save it though. I'm gonna try it out. I just want to check my mobile bookmarks. Done. Okay, I'm gonna try it out though, bro. OBS, Gray Pill, you know what it is. I got to get up on my edit game for real to take my channel to the next level. Man, you got to put them hours in, bro. I'm telling you, I'll be sitting in front of this computer for 2-3 hours, man, eyes hurting and shit. But you got to go through it to learn it. That like DaVinci, I'm using DaVinci because it's free. But it's a pretty decent software. I'll probably end up upgrading at the end of the day because I want to get all the effects and stuff. But DaVinci, you can basically do everything in DaVinci 817. He said I tried StreamYard, Restream, Ecom, Prism, and Restream OBS. I prefer Restream and StreamYard with OSB. Okay. OBS, you mean? Yeah, man. My girl kids working with me. Yeah, they probably know more than you do. All right. But the truth is 817, like in our middle school classes, here, I know I'm in charge of 3 buildings, and all of them have like high-end video editing Macs in there. They work on a bunch of that stuff. I know that for sure they work on Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, right? Because I got to install that. So Adobe Premiere. What's the other one? The Sony joint. Okay, man, let's get to this boxing, y'all. Man, great. You gotta put them hours in, bro. She said respects to the ghost Frank Martin. I was impressed by how he handled it. Okay, let's get to boxing, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Little side talk. So let's talk about this fight, man. First and foremost, shout out to both these guys, Frank the Ghost Martin and Michel Ali Rivera, bro. Because to be honest, what's good, PGH? To be honest with you, most fighters their age and at this point in their career, and we've seen it happen before, would have made any numbers of excuses to get out of this fight, not to fight this fight. Y'all know how I felt about this fight. I'll reiterate: is that this was a perfect time for both of these guys to get this fight. Both guys were prospects looking to become contenders, and somebody had to go. Now, if you guys were on my video before the fight, I had Frank Martin finishing this fight anywhere between 6 and 8 rounds. I was close. I was real close, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it, but that's neither here nor there. I'm here to examine the fight. And what's good, Jay Gibb, my boy? How you doing, my guy? What's good with you, brother? What's happening with you? I got you. He said Frank looked ready for he is ready, bro. Frank is a contender, right? Like Keyshawn Davis, he's a prospect, right? Keyshawn Davis is a prospect. Frank Martin is a contender right now, right? Now everybody keeps saying that, I don't say he beats these other guys. I'm saying he could beat some of these guys, and I'll explain why once I talk about this fight from Saturday. Derek James is different, bro. From the time I seen Derek James open his mouth at fight night to the time I didn't see him talking, that man was talking strictly boxing. He said, I got mad respect for both. Hey, man, it was a great fight, bro, as long as it lasted. We're going to talk about that. He said Rivera had a bad last outing, not sure if there was it wasn't no cash out fight. He just thought he thought he was ready. He just thought he was ready, right? Why won't this part grow, y'all? What's this about? Look at all this. Look at all this. But this part, look. Maybe I need to keep my hands out of it because I'm always doing this, trying to pull the hairs out. I guess I am literally pulling the hairs out. I'm gonna leave my hands out of it. Like, man, look. What's good, BZ? What's good, my boy? How you doing, man? We just about to talk about some boxing. So first and foremost, man, Rivera is nothing without his jab. He's nothing without his jab. Now, if y'all was peeping game, then the first 3 rounds, 3 to 4 rounds, I'm gonna say like the middle of round 4, Frank was kind of doing his own thing. Right? Frank was kind of doing his own thing. Now, he was implementing the game plan, but he was kind of doing his own thing. And what I mean by that is he was trying to see where Rivera was, right? You could see Derek James in a corner. Derek James was like, hey, I want you to chop this dude down. I want you in and out. I want you angling, using your footwork. He can't keep up with your footwork. But Frank Martin had different plans. Frank Martin was looking to take that man's jab away and see how he act without it. He said the fight went pretty much the way I said, except Frank didn't stop him. Yeah, I called it between 6 and 8, Chris. Right? I call it between 6 and 8. Right? I will, bro. I will. See, I'm the type of person, once I make a mental note, I try my best to keep to it. And I just made a mental note. So I'm about to keep my hands out of there. Right? Yes, sir. I agree. 817. Right? So if y'all notice in the first 2 rounds, Frank Martin was definitely trying to take that jab away. That's whenever you see a fighter with their lead hand trying to knock that jab, they keep pawing at that jab. What they trying to do, right? They trying to get that fighter to reset, right? They want them to make sure that, hey, I'm aware of your jab. I'm going to have something for it. My left hand's, my jab hand is going to be where your jab hand's at. You basically making them comfortable with that rhythm in that part of the fight, right? A lot of people don't understand that the fight game, a lot of times what you're trying to do is get that guy comfortable, right? Not with what he's doing, but what you're doing. Does that make sense? Right? So once he's get comfortable and he thinks he knows what you're doing, at that point, you can switch up your style, right? Or switch up where you're going. Or better yet, use your eyes to distract him, right? If you look at, and Frank Martin did this, he did this when going to the body Saturday night. But I'm gonna use the example that I always use because he's the best to do it, bro. Floyd Mayweather, a lot of times would be looking at your stomach, right? After he done stabbed you to the stomach and then come up top on you, right? His eyes would be looking at your stomach, right? And he just stabbed you at the bottom so many times. Hey, Ashley. How you doing, babe? Right? So he touched him to the body, and he looking down every time, right? And fighters, y'all, yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Right? Exactly, right? Right? And fighters, when you fighting, if you ever been in a ring, they teach you, some coaches, right? Teach you to keep your eye. I mean, anybody should, to be honest. Any coach worth his salt should be teaching you this, but keep your eyes on your opponent. And you don't understand. That's why, listen, man, I'm about to give y'all some game, bro.
Did you hear what I said?
That's why I don't take no part. What's good, Crush? Oh man, I forgot, babe. I'm sorry, my sister. I can't do you like that. TWT in the building. And then we get that boy Crush coming through. Time for the one time. Yeah, man. So I'm about to give y'all some game. That's why I never take into effect a guy that's just want to sit up there and in steroids, because that shit don't matter nothing, bro. Right? my like my eyes can lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like when I used to fight and motherfuckers just stare, I used to act scared. Be blinking and shit, and right? So you think it's sweet. What's good, RS Coop? You see what I'm saying? I'll look away and shit, you know what I'm saying? Be looking up at the ceiling and shit. Right? So you think it's sweet. Right? But then when you get in there, you notice I ain't gonna keep my eyes on you. I'm gonna be looking down, looking up. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about the jab because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, right? Let's psychological games fighters play. Right? But you know what I'm saying? If that's what Frank was doing, he was getting them used to that. He was like, hey, I'm here. Hey, get comfortable. Hey, your jab's not gonna work. And that's exactly what he did. Like I said in Champ Side, bro. I said in Champ Side, I said it in Keys chat today, and I'm gonna say it again now because I like to hear myself talk. What's good, brother? Welcome back, bro. Right? First he took away Frank Martin, first he took away his jab. Then he took away his confidence. Then he took his zero. Right? In that order, right? But that's neither here nor there. Let me show y'all how talented this young man is, right? Especially with the tutelage of Derek James. Now, once he took his jab away, right? Once he took his jab away, at that point, you could see Frank, he was trying to get him with that left hand, and he was reaching in. He was overreaching. He came back to the corner. Derek Shane was like, "What the hell is you doing, son? We gonna chop this tree down. I need you to get in, angle him, bop, 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 get out, reset him. I need you to get in, angle him, bop, 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 turn him, get out. We gonna chop this boy down." Sure enough, I think that was the fourth round. The fourth round, that boy came out, bro. Came in behind the jab. Again, not a steady jab because he didn't have to do a hard jab, but I'm not gonna say a steady jab. He didn't have to do a hard jab. You know why? Because he had already stopped Michel's Rivera jab. He took it away from him. So he was able to come in there with a 3 jab, a 2 jab, and come right behind him with the left hand, going downstairs to the body. Then he angled that man off where he couldn't touch him, hit him with some body shots, reset him, and did the same thing all night. And the truth is, He could have stopped that boy if he wanted to. He could have. He could have if he really wanted to step on the gas. But why risk it? Why risk it? We beating the boy from pillar to post. If it comes, it comes. Right? And I say this with confidence, guys. He wasn't moving his feet like he was supposed to. Exactly, bro. DJ was like, use his feet, bro. Use your feet. He can't deal with your speed. He wasn't talking about hand speed, y'all. He was talking about that foot speed. It's like he can't deal with your speed, bro. Get in there, turn him, piece him up, reset him. And I swear for God, me and my wife were watching the fight. My wife was like, what? Do. I was like, reset, bring him back to the middle. We going right back to work. Beautiful boxing, man. What's good? Oh, how you doing, bro? He said DJ was in there giving Martin an old Manny stew. Floyd Sr., David Jake. Hey, he's doing this and you need, hey, bro. Derek James know what he looking at, God. Derek James know what he looking at. And I say this with 100% confidence, y'all. What's good, Op? Look bad for a Cuban face since, hey, he ain't look like that Cuban school went out the window, bro. That Cuban school went out the window. Right? And I say this with complete confidence, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying.
Did you hear what I said?
If Shakur doesn't have a different level to his feet, Frank Martin will beat him. Y'all talking about he not ready for Shakur and all this other shit. Yeah, whatever. Because I keep telling y'all don't want to believe me. Boxing starts with the feet. Boxing starts with the feet. And I'll be damned if Frank Martin ain't got feet as good or better than Devin or Shakur or Tank. We got the Jet in the building. The Jet has arrived. What's good with you, my boy? What's happening, gangster? And I try to explain this to y'all in a way that y'all all can understand, right? Most things in boxing are universal. A jab is a jab, a punch is a punch. And listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Hey, Crush, they don't believe us, dog. They don't believe us till they see it. Right? So let me tell y'all. With fighters, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. With fighters like Frank Martin, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Errol Spence Jr., and Jermell Charlo. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. The more technical the fighter, their opposition is, the better they're going to look because they train that way. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Imagine how sharp EJ defense would be if somebody throwing the textbook right hook, the textbook straight right, the textbook left jab. Y'all see what I'm saying? What gets fighters is the awkwardness. Thank you, 817. Right? What gets a fighter is the awkwardness. A guy throws a hook a way he ain't never seen it. He throws a jab weird. You know what I'm saying? He hit you at the body at an angle. It's the awkwardness, right? If it was textbook, I'm telling you, because these how these fighters train. The ones I'm talking about, the elite fighters. When you say a textbook fighter, they train for textbook shit. Right? So for example, fighters like Boo Boo Andre, right? He's a good fighter, but he's not technically sound, right? Like when he throws a hook, it's wide, right? It's not a short hook, right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? right? So the more technical a fighter is, I'm telling y'all, and that's why I'm saying if Shakur Stevenson feet are not a different level, if he doesn't have another level on his feet game, Frank Martin can beat him. And I like to say that Shakur has good feet. He just doesn't waste a lot of movement. But what I'm saying is with somebody like Frank who can get in and angle you like that, he's gonna have to be able to keep up. Does that make sense, y'all? Because by the time Shakur, he has like a little, I don't want to say it's not really a hop, right? But it's like a hop step. You know, he like boom, 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 boom. But he know where his feet should be at all times. You see what I'm saying? Now, when he get in there with somebody that's like Frank, who know where his feet should be, but he's faster and more athletic, that means that Shakur got to be thinking 7 or 8 steps ahead. Right? Well, what if he move here? What if he move here? What if he angle me here? What if he try to get this line here? Y'all see what I'm saying? Right? So it's obvious, right? It's obvious that we see Frank has elite defense. I'm talking about elite level defense. He got caught with one right hand in that fight, and that was it. Saturday night, he got caught with one right hand, and he reset, and he learned his lesson and get hit with a right hand the rest of the night. He puts his opponents in the places where he can strike, and he knows it's only these number of punches that can come in that he can hit me with. You see what I'm saying? He can either hook or da-da-da because he understands where he's putting that guy when he moves his feet. Y'all feel what I'm saying? He limits that guy's offensive options by his angles and where he knows to be. Derek said he was there in Vegas. He said, went to the fight, by the way. Ghost made his ass look average. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. TD, what's good, bro? He said, yeah, it makes perfect sense. Shakur judges this as well, but Frank closing that fastly. Exactly, bro. His feet Shakur feet have to be on point to fight somebody like Frank. All of them. Devin Haney, Tank Davis. I think Tank Davis the only person who can probably match him in foot speed. But they don't get Tank no credit though, because again, they don't watch feet. That's what I'm saying, Marcus. Now, the thing is, we don't know if Devin will allow that. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that Devin stays on the jab and he's going to work the jab. And that's the whole point. That's where Michel Rivera fucked up, is that he didn't keep using the jab. It doesn't matter that the guy's trying to knock it down. You use the jab. That's your bread and butter. You got to stay on your jab. You got to stay on the stick. Even if you feel it's not working, you got to stay on the stick. Right? Especially if you ain't got one punch knockout power. You got to stay on the stick, bruh. Right? Michel Rivera. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Michel Rivera. I mean, there's no shame in him getting dominated by. You guys saw the thumbnail. There's no shame in him getting dominated by Frank Martin. Frank Martin was clearly a better fighter, but he does have to go back to the drawing board, work in the gym on, again, keeping that stick going. Also starting to turn. Like Frank, he didn't turn once, bro. Like he did not. So when Frank started listening to Derek again, and he would reset the line, right? Come in behind the jab, go down to the body, come up top, go back down to the body, angle out. Nothing fancy. I know it seemed like a lot, but it wasn't, to be honest with you. He was doing at the most a 3 or 4 punch combination, right? And he was more consistent with the 3 than the 4. He was throwing a 3 a lot of times, right? Get in there, come in behind the jab, shoot the left hand, right? Work to the body, come up if he could, step on out. We're going to reset the line. Same shit, angle him, reset the line. Sometimes I'll go left, sometimes I'll go right. Wash, rinse, repeat. But never once Never once was Michel Rivera able to meet him on the turn. Not once was he able to meet Frank Martin on a turn. Michel Rivera didn't do it once. Meaning, when Frank turned, he couldn't even turn to continue to fight, right? He was still straight up and down, square. I ain't gonna say square, but in a fighting stance, he didn't even turn, right? Because to be honest, when y'all saw it, when he tried to do it, he got knocked down.
Did you hear what I said?
The one time he tried to do it, he got knocked down. He said, Tank is, no, I messed up. Where we at? I appreciate you, Dale. He said Mark is the villain. Plus, Frank is very physically strong, so that jab and hold isn't going to work well with Devin. Hey, man, shout out to Frank too, man. His gas tank was full, bro. I think he took one round off. If I'm being, now that's me being critical. I think he took one round off. But his gas tank was full as fuck, bro. He was not running out of gas. At the 12th round, he still looked fresh. So I was in and out of Vegas. That's your town, Darius? Tap said Tank is different, very different and difficult to fight. Tank will let you get comfortable, then bam, night's over. Like I said, you can't fight no pattern on Tank, bro. You're gonna find your pattern. Or as them girls down south say, the pattern. BZ said them power shots in the later rounds through. Hey man, BZ, that fight was over at round 2. I know y'all don't believe me, bro. And round 2, after round 2, when he no longer threw his jab, that fight was over. Caribbean Ali is all flash in the pan. Frank took his confidence. That dude won't be the same. Yeah, man. If it was me, I would switch camps, right? If it was me, I would switch camps. Marcus was good, bro. He said, you think Canelo will beat Bivol in a rematch? No. Or will the weight class and Bivol's durability and strength power be too much? No, he's not beat. Some fighters just have your number, bro. And Canelo's not all that. Canelo's not all that. I'm just being honest with y'all guys. He's been matched very well, right? Why you think Canelo don't want to? Canelo beat up on a white boy quick. L Flower says Stevenson doesn't like to get touched, and I keep referring to the African dude who put them gloves on him. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What was his name? Whatever. Frank would attack the body, and to me, that's where Frank will get Shakur. You know me, I like to see it. Make the fight. You know what I'm saying? Make the fight. Shakur say he can't get no fights. Please make sure. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. What's good, Key? How you doing, bro? For Oren. Okay, my guy. Said that round. Yeah, that fight was over in round 2, bro. Said Canelo won't beat Bivol. He can't beat Bivol, bro. They robbed Triple G against Canelo at least once, if not twice. I could care less if somebody robbed fucking GGG. He didn't robbed us. The only major fight you ever saw with GGG was Canelo Alvarez, bro. Charlo, Benavidez, bro. All these fighters, Caleb Plant, he could have fought all these fighters, bro, and he fought none of them. I could care less what Triple G won or lost, bro. I could care less. But what's next for Frank, man? Shit, he a contender now. Danny Jacobs. You don't want to know that. What do you think of Danny Jacobs? Another New York boy that never made it. Marcus. The New York boys have all the talent in the world, bro. Them New York fighters, boy. Skill set, hands, power, decent footwork, bro. But they can never put it together. Never. Every New York fighter you ever knew that was born and bred and raised in New York, whenever they took a step up, what happened? Like I said, I pick y'all favorite from New York City, Mike Tyson. The legendary Mike Tyson, bro. Name a New York fighter. I bet you I can punch holes in them. Just what it is, bro. Something about New York. Something about New York fighters, man. I'm just saying. Hey, it's what it is, Stravinsky. People gonna do what they gonna do, man. Don't be mad at people for doing what they do, bro. Don't be mad at people for doing what they do. That's them. Yeah, Martin versus Kambosos would be a good scrap, man. Damn, man. I mean, like I said, I think they was calling. I think him versus Poodle Cruz would be a good step. It would be another good step up fight, right? Beat the guy that was in there with Tank. You know what I'm saying? I think that would set up a Tank fight. You know what I mean? I think that would set up a Tank fight. I mean, that's the easiest fight to make. EJ is cool with Tank, Tank cool with EJ. And who knows, like I said, especially the way stuff talking now about what's the boy name? Lion Ryan. So who the heck knows if that fight even get made now? Who knows? Like everybody say, he might pull out like not trying to get a chick pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? So Tank might have an opening coming up, you know, at the end of the year or whatever, or May. Why not? Why not? Get that man a payday. Man, 817, come on, man. Like, they name shouldn't even be in a conversation. Hey, tell your fighters, bro, to get out of New York, man. Get out of New York, B. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Dunn. Get out of New York, man. Y'all be holding them fighters up, bro. Tell them they're great and they ain't beat the world yet. You know what I'm saying? Let them out. He's from New York. See, K-Rod, you be in your feelings, bro. I said born and raised in New York City. Did I not say that, chat? Did I not say born and raised in New York City? Why you always got to be a contrarian, K-Rod? He said Malinaji was the man. Example number 2. What's those chicken fingers?
What?
Hey, chicken fingers.
Chicken strips.
Chickens don't even have fingers.
It's chicken strips, nigga.
No, they call chicken fingers.
No, it's not.
Since when?
Those is chicken strips.
They chicken fingers. Chickens don't even have fingers.
Baby.
Not acceptable.
It's good. I just tasted it. When they overcook, you're absolutely
okay.
Right. No.
I'll let you get away with it this time.
Oh, well, I tell you, that's why I cook.
Yeah, you might fuck around and tune up Riri pack, bro. What's good ass? Say chickens don't even have fingers, y'all. Just saying. No more. I got you, sis. Hold on. Boom. You ain't fired yet. You ain't fired yet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'll pay to see him and Pitbull Cruz in a I will pay to see him and Poodle Cruz. I keep calling him Pitbull. That's Poodle Cruz, man. I will pay to see them fight. But I think whatever he do, like if they want to get him a tune-up fight or a stay busy fight, again, this was a fight everybody had him 50-50, and that fight was not no 50-50 fight. It wasn't, right? I was saying it's a 50-50 fight, but like I said, after I heard what was going on in the camp, I was like, yeah, Frank should get him out of there. But I mean, a dominant performance. Wow, what a dominant performance. Again, shout out to the Ghost, man. Great. He looked great. Turned to 50-50, a 50-50 fight into a opus, a masterclass, bro. Seen and unseen said I be seeing chicken with guns. You know what I'm saying? Turn a 50-50 fight into a magnum opus, bro. This will be one of those fights. They talk about this man in the history books once he get older and he done with it. Like, hey, I remember that fight because, yeah, bro, everybody was doubting that man, and that man showed what he was made of. No, it don't. See? Goddamn. Glad you're not in no car. Why? I don't know what you're talking about, Lady Navoy. I think the truck chronicles be live as fuck. I'm just saying, I think we be kind of live in the truck. Oh, what was going on in the camp, Ashley? Basically, Derrick James again, this is what I was told. It seems like it's right at this point, right? Derrick James and Ghost had like 5 different game plans for that man. They had like 5 different game plans. They had an A, B, C, D, and E game plan. Frank had cut the weight right, and Frank been in training all year. He ain't took no days off. He didn't take no days off, right? So again, the information I got is that Derrick knew exactly what he was looking at, and when I heard that, that's all I had to hear. That's what I heard. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I heard that that Thursday before the fight. So that's that, man. Y'all got anything else y'all want to cover? Because I'm gonna jump on this other thing that ain't nobody been talking about. He is actually, he is. Derrick James, he know what he looking at. And people don't understand how valuable that is in the corner. They don't understand, bro. Them Texas boys is like, yeah. Frank one of them ones. I'm telling y'all right now, Frank one of them ones. Frank was in phenomenal shape, and I knew they had a game plan for him because they chose him specifically after Sugar. Hey, man. They got plans, 817. That's why Derrick was upset they didn't get the stoppage here. Appreciate you seeing and unseen, man. I just try to tell her how I'm told it and keep it true. I said Frank has a promoter that's a boxer and a trainer Frank has a serious upper hand. Like, actually, let's talk about this. You know what I'm sick of hearing? You know what I'm sick of hearing boxing? He came in the game late. Let me explain to y'all. Everybody looks at it like it's a disadvantage, but it can be an advantage to a mature fighter.
Did you hear what I said?
Let me explain y'all about learning, right? A lot of times when you're younger, even in boxing and in athletics and sports, football, basketball, baseball, right? The reason why you can't get a lot of stuff until you experience, because mentally you don't know how to process the actions, right? Mentally, you don't understand why you do a certain thing. But when you're an adult, right, and you're with your trainer and you can understand why I do this, why you're doing that, why I'm telling you to do this. Because y'all, let's be honest, when you coaching kids, a lot of people just teach a kid and say, okay, do it this way. They don't explain to a child why you do it that way. I need you to tackle at the waist. They don't explain why. They just say, do this because that's the way to tackle. But when you're an adult and you can process the reasons why you do a certain thing, it's easier for you to learn and implement. And not only that, because you're self-aware as an adult, you see the mistakes as well. So at that point, you can correct them. Does that make sense to anybody? Much less damage. Hey, but also seen in unseen boxing, you have less bad habits.
Did you hear what I said?
Because you're old and mature, you're older in the mindset, and you're mature enough to know when somebody's telling you you're doing something wrong. You're doing it wrong, and this is why you're doing it wrong. You do it this way because you're going to get this effect. Right? And then when you get in sparring, you get in the ring and you're able to try it out and see why it works and why it doesn't. You're able to make mental notes more than a child that's been doing it, who father was just telling him or his trainer was just telling him, hit the bag this way. I need you to move your head this way. No, I need to know why. Understanding is knowing something, and understanding something is two totally different things, guys. And this is a life lesson too. right? Knowing something and understanding something are two totally different things. If I understand it, that means me, myself, I can dissect it, right? I can reverse engineer it. I understand why something works this way. Me knowing is like, you know how to drive a car, but you don't know how to work on the engine. Right? You just get in the car, you don't know why it don't start. Is it you don't understand that a car needs it needs spark, it needs gas, it needs air.
Did you hear what I said?
Don't have a lot of time to learn bad habits either. Thank you, sir. See, I knew it makes sense to you, sis, once I get to talking. I want to see Frank smack Keyshawn around. Keyshawn is not fighting nobody y'all want to see him fight. Bud 2.0, bruh. Any dude and do this training with the undisputed and unified, nothing but game. And the best trainer in the game. Better understanding. Do you keep up with the light heavyweight? Nah, not really, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, Big Sean. I ain't gonna even lie to you, my boy. Said knowing is half the battle. Yes, sir. Okay. Anybody, y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about, Frank, before I move on to the next subject? I want y'all take on this. I think I covered it a little bit, but I'm going to cover it a lot on this. Look, man, Keyshawn is a super prospect, bro. He ain't going to never fight nobody. I'm telling y'all. Keyshawn ain't going to never fight nobody. I said that earlier, Ricky. Bob likes Keyshawn. He's the next bud, and they will protect him as such. Yes, bro. Best matchmakers in the world. El Rayo, why not? Hey, 817, he got him shook because they talk. You know they got him shook because they talking about him. Because they talking about him. That's how you know. Seen and unseen. He said, knowing is seeing and acknowledging. Understanding is dealing with it and address. Thank you, my guy. Thank you, bro. Somebody knowing something ain't got shit on the person that understand. I understand. I've been telling y'all that for 2 years running. I don't know shit about boxing. I understand it, though. I understand it. Like I said, until y'all been in there getting your face hit in and can't in a fight where you think what's good, A1, my boy, one of my favorite people. And I tell y'all this with 100% clarity. No one's better at building a fight at the top rank. That's why they go there, right? That's why they go there, right? And no one is building better or developing fighters than PBC. All right. Derek James said it the best. So, and this, like I said, guys, this ain't no disrespect to nobody. This is not no disrespect to nobody. But until you're in there getting into a fight, right? And you're in there with gloves on, and you in there, and you fighting your fight, and no matter what you do, you can't keep a man off of you. Y'all never know what it's like. Right? Y'all never understand what it's like to be a fighter. Where you have to go back to the drawing board, but not just that, in your own psyche, in your own ego, have to build yourself back up because you have to admit to yourself that this man was better than you. There's nothing you can do. He dominated you. And you have to accept that. You have to accept it. And y'all wonder why a lot of these fighters have mental issues or going on rants or do crazy stuff in the ring, bro, just to win, because this is how they eat. That's why I give so much kudos to dudes that finish fights, but I give more kudos to dudes who actually can do it, bro. Because y'all don't understand. It's like really, it's like you can die in there. That's why I told y'all getting knocked out. It's okay. It's okay to get knocked out. Anybody can get knocked out. Man, he caught me, dog. He caught me, man. It can happen to anybody. But to get dominated, let me give y'all an example. And it's extreme. It's extreme, but it'll make sense to y'all after I explain this. Y'all hear about the prison stories, right? What's good, Cheese? Y'all heard about what happened in prison, right? Mr. Fist, I'm just being honest. I'm waiting for y'all to catch up, chat. Right? What they say is they'll jump you. Somebody will jump you somewhere and beat you down and take your booty. You have to defend yourself. And no matter what you do, no matter what your skill set is, and no matter how hard you fight, you can't keep that man off of you. Right? And some people, like a fighter, you got to be willing to die to take that type of L. Yeah, 817, they don't. Some, G for the state. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be willing to die before taking that type of L. Now imagine you in there and you fighting for your life. You fighting for your booty hole. And no matter what you do, you can't keep this man off of you. You fight, you wrestle, you struggle, you punch. I think that's the only thing I could ever compare it to. Because you in that ring and you believe you strong enough. You believe you smart enough, right? You believe you fast enough. You believe you smart enough, bro. But no matter what you throw, no matter what you do, it's not working. Ladies, no matter what you do, you couldn't keep this man off of you. You scratching, you yelling, you doing everything you can. You saying no, you yelling. Nobody's coming to save you. That's what a fight is like mentally, to me. Over my dead body. And I need y'all to listen, right? We pay to watch this. These dudes, y'all don't understand. Like, if you understood this, you would give these fighters they respect. Right? This why I don't rock with sucker shit. I don't rock with these suck ass fighters, bro. Where everything is set up for you to get it, for everything set up for you to take this man's booty. That's the way I look at it in here. Because if you honorable as a man, you're gonna get that man his fighting chance. You're not gonna set up and put a man at every disadvantage. What's the win in that? I know it's extreme, but I'm trying to have y'all relate. Sometimes, bro, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes. Right? So I hope that makes sense to everybody. But let's get to this, man. I want to talk about this real quick. Before I let y'all up out of here, I don't want to keep y'all too long. But again, great job by great job by Frank the Ghost Martin, man. Great job by the corner. Great step up fight by EJ, man. Not holding this guy back, believing in his dude, man. Great job by everybody all around, man. Michel Rivera got to get back to the drawing board. Okay. So, to wrap this up, guys, before we get out of here, it's been rumored that Terry Bud Clothford fighters raked in fight this last weekend or the weekend before, pulled in anywhere between 5 to 15K pay-per-view buys. I'm not on mute anymore. Can I get a mic check? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check. Darius Gilliard, Robert Hill, T20, Ashley's Corner. Let me say that again. Ashley's Corner. Is it fair to say now, guys, with Terry Crawford doing a minuscule 15K pay-per-view buys, is it safe to say that Bob was right? Is it safe for us to now agree, even though we hate that Jesuit, lying, stealing thief? Is it safe for us to say at this point, ladies and gentlemen, that Bob was right? Is it safe for us to say that Bob was telling the truth about Terry Crawford all this time? The story from the Bud Bandits was that Bob doesn't promote him enough. He doesn't promote black fighters. That's the reason why Bud isn't new. If Bob promoted Bud the way he should promote it, the rest of the world would love him like we love him. It's all Bob's fault. And far be it from me to give Bob Arum any credit toward anything. But at this point in time, with the information that's available, guys, I think it's safe for every one of us to say in these conversations that, God damn it, Bob was right. Why isn't anyone else saying this? Why is not looking at Bob, anyone looking at Bob and saying, Bob told you so? Maybe it was exactly what Bob said, is that Bud is disagreeable, that he's hard to work with, that he doesn't even promote himself. Hell, if we're being honest, he promoted Errol Spence Jr. and Jermell Charlo before his fight on BLK Prime than he did himself.
Did you hear what I said?
So at what point, ladies and gentlemen, do the blackity blacks and the righteous blacks stop blaming the fight fans for this guy's tune-ups and turnouts? When are we going to admit that simply this guy is not fun to watch, that no one really wants to watch him, and the only reason anyone does watch him to see if he's going to be good enough to fight Errol Spence next?
Did you hear what I said?
Big Tex in the build. What's good with you, my guy? When are we going to admit, as the boxing public, fan or not, that this guy doesn't sell, that his own fan base does not buy his fights? That the only way he could even get 13,000 people is if it's in Nebraska? That this dude is the B-side and has a problem with accepting it? When are we gonna simply realize the truth when it's being heard, aka when Jermell Charlo said, shut up, sit down, be a challenger sometimes, humble yourself? Because that's what challengers do when they really want the fight, guys. And let me leave y'all with this before we end this nightly stream. And something you guys can give the Bud buddies the next time they say something. Bud Crawford had two of the biggest fights on the table that were basically signed, sealed, and delivered. The Manny Pacquiao fight, which he didn't sign, and the Errol Spence fight, which he didn't sign. And the irony in this situation, ladies and gentlemen, is that both of these fights didn't happen because they supposedly believe that the other party didn't have the money.
Did you hear what I said?
But entrusted a business that has a $5 million revenue per year stream to produce whatever money he got, the supposedly 10 million, which is the number he put out into the public, by the way. I will be the first and probably only YouTuber, aka content creator, aka opinion-based platform that will openly and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, apologize to Bob Arum. My apologies, Big Bob. You are truly a legendary trainer. You truly are a great promoter because you got Terry Crawford numbers he could never, ever get on his own. If he didn't have your platform, if he didn't have your organization, if he didn't have you to prop his sorry ass up, no one would even care to know who the fuck Bud Crawford is. You, sir, are truly and worthy of being inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame for performing the greatest publicity stunt in the history of boxing. That's right, I said it. The greatest publicity stunt in the history of boxing. Great question, L. Flowers. Floyd Mayweather said he's robbing the bank. Bud's been robbing the bank for the last 4 to 5 years. Shout out to Bob Arum. And get ready for the excuses of how the money they presented to him, whether it was that 35% split, when it drops down to 15, when it drops down to 20%. Watch the excuses. They didn't even offer me the offer they offered me last time. I didn't take that. They think I'm going to take this, but I thought you agreed, sir. No, he didn't. What's good, Jay? He said, how can he sleep at night? Hey, man, he got a lot of money in the bank for fighting subpar competition. How would you sleep if you can go to work and not do nothing and get paid?
Did you hear what I said?
You sleep pretty good. You sleep pretty good. But anyway, y'all, that's my time. Man, shout out to another year in boxing, man. It was a great year until we got to the end of it. You know, hey, Jay, tell him, bro, nowhere near it, dog. Nowhere near it. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. Hey, man, I'm telling y'all, hey, y'all need to start listening to Skinny Hardaway, man. TNN, bro. TNN. The next fight for EJ is Ortiz if it's not Bud. Again, the accident, I'm going to be honest with you, the accident happened, but I think EJ and his team is real smart to play it the way they playing it. I keep trying to tell y'all, Bud tried to fuck up the schedule. That's what he does. He really was trying to fuck up the schedule. This is what Bud does, right? What he always does is he'll get a fight to fuck up the time frames, right? Look, let me say this before I let y'all go, because this was on my mind the other day, and I didn't do a live because I didn't do a live today. I didn't do a Truck Chronicles this afternoon, but let me tell y'all something, and this applies to all fighters. This applies to every single fighter. I need y'all to put y'all listening ears on. Every fighter has a plan. Every fighter has a plan. Let me give you the example. I got a star on my eye. What's that right there, y'all? I get my baby check out. Right? Every fighter has a plan, especially the big name fighters, the superstars, the fighters we know. Right? Every fighter has a plan, especially a champion. Once they become champions and they get world renowned, they have a distinct plan. The best example I can use for y'all right now is Errol Spence Jr. He had a distinct plan of ascension. He wanted to be undisputed, and now he's stuck in limbo because the plan was to get Bud. The plan was that Bud was the man he said he was, and when it came down, when the rubber meet the road, these guys would clash up. Right? It's up for these up-and-coming fighters to make themselves the best option to break those plans. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Right? Option one, example number 2, Jaron Boots Ennis. Jaron Boots Ennis understands this. This is why he's the call-out king. But nobody worth their salt is gonna fight them because they know they don't want Boots Ennis to make his name off of them. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? As good as Boots is, right? As deadly as he is, as talented as he is, you will not make enough money at this point in his career to get the ass whooping he's going to get y'all. Do you understand? And not only that, if you're a well-renowned fighter like a Terrence Crawford, even an Errol Spence or a Keith Thurman or someone of that caliber, you're not going to get paid enough fighting this particular fighter at this time to get your ass whooped and then for him to steal your clout. This is what they mean by risk versus reward. The risk does not outweigh, the risk outweighs the reward. And this is why I keep telling y'all, this is the reason why this Terry Crawford is never going to fight EJ. There's not enough money. There's not enough money for Bud to get his ass whooped by EJ. There's not enough money. The very thing y'all use as his biggest issue, his ego, right? His ego, his clout, the clout he has from at 140 and 135, and him being the greatest fighter in the world, his clout is too big for EJ to make he don't want to let EJ make his name off him. He said, Rick, once my guy gets back to speed, no, he don't. No, you don't. You tripping. And if that's the case, make the fight. Boo's gonna have to fight for a vacant title and will be ducked. Thank you. Facts. It's simply what it is. Right? So these up and coming guys have to make themselves known enough. They have to pull in enough either star power or fans where they can or have a promotional company that got some backing who's willing to spend some dough for that guy to get a shot or jump line. He can't dog walk nobody when he won't fight the man. What they gonna play? Fight night? Well, that's bread you can keep, E Black, because he a duck. He's a mallard. He's never gonna fight EJ. You want to come discuss it? I know you've been waiting to talk about it. Andre Smith, what's good, bro? I'll send you a link, bro, if you want to come up. As you know me. Thank you, Ashley. Exactly. That's exactly the problem. You don't want to be B-side Bud. He think he the A-side. What's crazy is Ash, he know he not the A-side, but he think he the A-side. The lies he tell. Okay, man. I got to eat dinner, man. I got to eat these chicken fingers, you know. Y'all got anything before we get out of here? Never, Andre Smith. Is not happening. Never, my bro. You got a better chance of seeing pigs fly. Fingers, Ashley. Fingers. Never seen a chicken with no fingers. Chickens can't count money, can't climb no fence, and got no fingers. Oh, you black y'all, I understand, bro. I understand. hey, I appreciate y'all, man. He said, put him on the camera. Nah, bro, because you're going to take her side. Nope, because you're going to take her side. What is chicken strip? Hold on, let's see. Or I'm going to Google because Google all right. All right, chicken strips. Same as chicken fingers. Cause I know y'all think I'm lying. Hold on, I opened it up on a Google machine. Where is it at? You get back over here. You get back over here. Here y'all go. Screen cap. Y'all funny. Hold on. You ain't gonna get bigger for daddy. What's going on? They scared to come outside. To the confusion, chicken tenders and fingers are sometimes sold as chicken strips. This may be a result of the actual chicken meat being cut into strips before they are breaded and fried. According to the USDA, strips, unlike tenders and fingers, do not actually have to be made from breast feet. So I told you. Strips and fingers. They look, it's right. Look. Or chicken fingers. Are we done? Hold on. What are chicken fingers? Hold on. If you see something referred to as chicken strips, they are probably chicken fingers. I understand words, y'all. Y'all always trying to do this. I understand I ain't fancy, but I understand words. Dang, black folks. Hold on. That's what we see. Chicken fingers. So we got fingers. Got some chicken fingers. My wife make homemade garlic bread. And of course, spaghetti, because what's chicken without spaghetti? You know what I'm saying? They fingers. Look, Tap, just because you call it a strip, I call it a finger. You ain't going to change my mind. I knew you was going to take us. I knew you was going to take us side. She in there talking about I told you and shit. And on that note, I'm ending this live. Shout out to y'all. See? Y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't shit. Hey, y'all, we gone, man. Yo, what's tomorrow Tuesday? Y'all know tomorrow Tuesday we over there on King Talk. Wednesday we at cruise season. Thursday we'll be back here. Yep, Thursday we'll be back here. Friday I'll be at Lapeef Let's Talk or Lapeef Network for Did You Hear What I Said? Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to y'all. Let me give y'all another clap. Appreciate all y'all love and support, man. Thank y'all so much for rocking with your boy, man. As usual, y'all know what it is, man. Be safe out there. Keep your head on the swivel, but stay dangerous. Take care of your family first, man, because without them, nothing will happen. Because I'm going to take care of mine. You take care of yours. 2, take care of yourself first. Number 1. 2, take care of your family. Number 3, I guarantee y'all do those 2 things, man. I can guarantee y'all with almost a 99% clip. Everything else, take care of yourself. Y'all know who it is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ricky!
And we are out. Y'all have a great night. Be safe out there, y'all. Appreciate y'all.